Well, this morning, the sports community, the city of Indianapolis, so many are mourning the loss of one of their own. Colts owner Jim Irsay passed at the age of 65.
His commitment to Indianapolis goes back decades when the famous Mayflower trucks rolled into the Circle City from Baltimore. Irsay would go on to become the youngest NFL team owner and even a collector of American memorabilia and an advocate for helping people.
Right now, reaction from Irsay's passing is still pouring in early this morning. Let's get to Anna Chalker, who is in studio with us. Anna, we are hearing from former Colts head coach Tony Dungy.
We are, and you know, he shared many memories with us, including his favorite to bringing back the 2007 Super Bowl win, not just to Indy, but to Irsay. He says he's incredibly saddened, and the news of Irsay's passing came as a shock to him. Dungy was a part of those glory days under Irsay's leadership in the early 2000s, but we know Irsay's commitment to the Colts started much earlier in 1984 when he was named the general manager. He took over the day-to-day operations in 1996. Then the following year, he became the youngest NFL owner at just 37. Irsay did not only believe in his team, but the city as a whole. He would often make massive private donations to those in need and often showed up at training camp handing out $100 bills to fans. He also gave millions to local organizations like Riley Hospital for Children, the Wheeler Mission, and YMCA. And while Irsay gave so much to Indy, he openly admitted that he had his own demons to fight. In 2014, he was arrested for a DUI and drug possession. He spent some time in rehab for that, but came back stronger. So in 2020, his family started the Kicking the Stigma Foundation to raise awareness of mental health issues. And Dungy says he admired how open Irsay was about his struggles.
He was very, very much really determined not to let that happen to people who were close to him and not to let that happen to his players, his staff. And he went out of his way to help people.
Irsay is survived by his 3 daughters and 10 grandchildren, and we know the tributes flowing in all night into this morning. So at 6:30, we'll have a lot of those from his former players, but also some of the current ones as well, and the fans who really were out of shock when they heard this news, maybe some out and about just waiting to hear.
Yeah, you're hearing all of this, you know, public tributes and so many things from fans and leaders, but your heart just goes out to his family this morning. Yeah. Thank you, Anna.
And this morning, former players are also learning the news and remembering Irsay. Peyton Manning posting last night on social media saying he's heartbroken to hear about Irsay's passing. He called Irsay incredibly generous and passionate.
T.Y. Hilton thanked Irsay, saying, quote, "I will forever hold our talks close to my heart." Reggie Wayne posted, "This hurts my soul."
Now, Irsay's death also coming as a shock to Colts fans. We heard from some of them last night as well, just after that news broke about his death.
So some heartfelt words for the owner who made a mark on the Circle City.
It's really sad that Jim Irsay passed away. What he's done for the city, what he's done for Indianapolis, I will always appreciate, and I think it's important to just like honor what he's done for not only the team but just for the city and like the impact on a cultural basis on Indianapolis that he's had like with us.
I was surprised, like I didn't expect that. Like, you know, we're thinking about the Pacer game and then we hear like, you know, someone that's really important to Indianapolis, you know, passed away. So that's really sad.
Loss of Jim Irsay, not only a loss to the community, but also so many that he impacted in sports. Jim became general manager of the Colts in 1996 and would later take over the team in 1997.
Yeah, as you heard there, the youngest owner ever at the age of 37. Jake Query with 107.5 The Fan says Irsay was more than just a team owner and that his legacy is seen really all over the city of Indianapolis.
When you drive around Indianapolis, you see the Irsay name a lot of places. And those are places that he gave his money or his time or his investment and his belief in making a place better. But that doesn't count for all the places that you don't know about that he did those things. And the bottom line is this, and I think we should all aspire to this because I love this city a lot. Jim Irsay, throughout the course of his life, from the time he moved here to the time he leaves us now, leaves Indianapolis very much so with his thumbprint on a lot of the areas of this, a better city than the one that he arrived to in 1984.
As we mentioned, there have been so many tributes that have poured in over Jim Irsay. We have more extended conversations on WTHR+. You can also watch our special this morning at 9. Download our app on your TV and you can watch this content for free.